Okay. Holy Freihoffers. I'm like, why is the taxis like stopped? There's a big Freihofer truck backing up. Massive confusion here at the turnpike. Okay. Well, I was just thinking to myself, well, why is a Freihofer truck pulling in the first place? I go to the store every day. I never see any Freihofer products. But it's back. Maybe it needs air. There's an air pump. Freihoffers. Anybody remember Freihoffers? A little Italian store used to be here. It's for rent. When I was growing up, the Italian lady was in there with the cheese. It's like the Fazio's. You gotta get your cheese, you gotta get your sausage, you gotta get your supply and demand. And up ahead on the way down, there was this cat in the middle of the road eating something. He probably thought I was gonna say, like, squashed or something. But he was eating something. And I'm looking right now. It's like a piece of paper or something. Can you get out and observe? We have some kind of Missouri plates here. Ooh. Maybe French fries or something. Okay. Turn by the speed. Missouri plates. It's a real shithole. Then I got up and there's like a shop-a-lot cart. You know, one of those shopping carts? You use when you go to a place, like, a Target, a Walmart, or anywhere, like market. It was just like in front of my house, like a shopping cart. Like, I'm like, well, what do you do? I mean, do you call up like the sergeant down at the desk? Like, I gotta show where I put it. I put it in front of my other neighbor's house. Traffic is good. Got our coffee here. It's the weekend, and Dallas is off. Washington's off. Supposed to give you my football picks. Well, since Buffalo beat Cincinnati, hopefully they're not at a bye, and we'll take Buffalo, I guess. And I don't know, the Colts for some reason just come to mind. I don't know. I like their helmet. Whoever the Colts are playing, hopefully it's not Buffalo and the Colts. I believe their name is Indianapolis now. It used to be Baltimore. Johnny Unitas. Anyway, Castro, Fidel. I guess they're dancing in Little Havana. I found that kind of eerie, weird. Just didn't commute. It didn't in my body, it didn't tell me well, yeah, that'd be the thing to do, even though maybe he was a bad man, a dictator, everything. But I mean, look at this place. Is it any different? Is it any different? And just besides the point, I mean, we're all in this together, and we all have to have compassion, and we can't wish any bad or disaster or evil onto anybody, even though they might have had it in their lifetime or something like that. But I don't think that's we were talking about like Buddha and Allah and Eli and Jehovah and God and Lord, Savior, Buddha, Metis. Okay. So say you do have something you believe in. We're talking about how big the sun is. You could fit 1.3 million Earths in there. Alright. The one guy sat there and counted the stars. We can count the stars right now. 1, 2, 3. Well, on a clear night you can see 3,000. That's about it. That's all that's visible. Give or take a few hundred or 200. But And the Andromeda Galaxy and all these galaxies, all these stars, you know, like I said, the one star you could put next to the sun, and the sun is 93 million miles away, and the Earth would be in it, so, do the math, 93 million miles to begin with, like, you know, I mean, being that big of a star. So what are we supposed to do with that? Like, you know, our creative juices, I mean, does it show any, reason to believe in something bigger or something, or all this just happened by accident? And yes, we see all the evil and the bad and the wicked and the injustice, but we do have this thing in us, you know, that always feels justice. You know, you got protesters, you got this, you got that, you got people giving money to people, helping people out. Like, you know, why do people do that? You know, why do they feel like they have to give people something? You know, surely they must think like, well, they can just go out and get it on their own. You know, I got it, but they're just something that they've learned. You know, there was these 3 Olympic girls on The View, and they got noticed because their athletic ability, and forget what happened, but they were just awarded stuff. And then you got the Ellen show, Ellen with her eyes, blue eyes. She's like, we're spiritual beings, we give, but what do we do when the going gets tougher? So it's just us, that's it. We don't know how long we got. Some get lucky, some don't, some give. But if it's just us, and that's it, or is it not? Or we're gonna come back as something else? I mean, it's like no hurry, no worries. If this one didn't work out, I'll be back again for something else. Maybe I'll be talking with, maybe who was Cadell Fidel, or whatever his name is. Castro Fidel. I mean, who was he something in the 1700s? I mean, was he? I don't know. Traffic is good.